Hey, it's JD. Uh, I'm trying something new. I'm recording in um, landscape so I can upload some stuff to YouTube as well as TikTok and Instagram Reels. Um, they will not see this portion because I'm going to crop, you know, this out and focus on eating, you know, making stuff shorter for those platforms. So yeah, you get to enjoy this. Adjust my AirPod. I use MP or Movie Pro, I guess, uh, to record, so I can use my AirPod Pros as the microphone source. Otherwise, it's tough to get a good volume and record the whole picture on just the iPhone. Uh, I'm not going to upgrade to a more expensive microphone system anytime soon because this is a hobby. So yeah, starting out, before I have anything carby, I take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and put it in water and down that. One, get some stuff in my stomach so that stuff can move. And then apple cider vinegar, for whatever reason, seems to lessen the impact of carbs on my blood sugar. I'm technically type 2 diabetic, like on the borderline just above. With control, I can get below the threshold. So trying to keep it below the threshold just so I don't have to worry about any health consequences in the future. And it's easier to lose weight if you're below those thresholds and you watch what you eat. So yeah. Um, the technique's been popularized online recently. I learned it from uh, the Glucose Goddess book on Instagram, and I bought the book and read it. Thought it was good. It seems to work for me. It may not work for everyone. But yeah. So yeah. Today, now I'm going to restart and do just the TikTok portion, and I'll edit that down so you get to see the outtakes. So yeah, I have a series called the Missing Links, where I go and visit chains that are in Minnesota that had locations outside of Minnesota that start outside of Minnesota that I've never been to or that I don't remember being to. Just so I can knock them off and say, I've been to all the chains. Today, um, yeah. Hey, it's JD. Continuing on my Missing Links series, and that's one of the pinned videos. I will stop. Get down. It's a dog. Don't do that. Stop. Um, hey, it's JD. Uh, hey, it's JD for my Missing Links series, which is the linked video has a description. I'm visiting Milio's. Looking at the logo, I think I've probably been here once before, or rather, not been there, but had their sandwiches when they were catered in for some kind of lunch at a work function or something. But they're not on my spreadsheet, so I'm visiting them. Went with the combo. Had the Diet Dr. Pepper in the drive home. Diet Mountain Dew. And a sandwich and a pickle. We've got a choice of sides for combo. Something sweet, a couple savory things, and then pickle. We'll start with the pickle. Not fun to get out of here. Anyway. Yeah. So similar to your Jimmy John's, they've got pickles. I think I could have got it sliced in half or quartered, but they had forgot to include it in the with my sandwich. They're like, "Oh, number 8. Here you go." I'm like, "Wait a sec, where's the pickle?" So yeah, it smells like a pickle. Good texture, not soft. Um, yeah, I like pickles. If you don't like pickles, don't get a pickle. prefer dill over bread and butter. I usually like them spicy. Um, yeah, good pickup. I like June John's a little better, but so it says it's all about the bread on some of the signs inside. So I went with the big steer, which is roast beef and ham. Looks like lettuce, tomato, mayo, and mustard, and provolone. I did not get it skinny. That's an option. But apparently the skinny I thought would be where they rip out the bread, but apparently they do that by default. Um, Skinny apparently is they don't include the vegetables, and I'm like, that seems the opposite of like what people would consider skinny. But yeah, just making sure the clock's running. Let's get a taste. Yeah, that's gonna be the bite. There's not a lot of flavor to the bread, honestly. Um, Maybe a little bit, not a lot. But I'm missing something. Maybe there could be more lettuce, get a better texture. Bread could be toasted, maybe. Huh. It's it's okay. Um, I'm glad I've had it now. Now that I've had it, and maybe again, I do think it was catered in at one point. I'm just doing a little sandwich surgery here to get all the toppings on one half, so I have to eat all the bread. So now it's half sandwich, but like twice of everything. So yeah, Milo's is another one checked off of my missing links. Still a couple more sandwich spots. Um, but yeah, all right. That's generally where I'm going to cut the TikTok and Instagram reel. But since you're on YouTube, you get to watch me finish the sandwich. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to do something with all the stuff in the background. I like how some people have set up, like thematic shrines or whatever. I've got some stuff from a bunch of closed restaurants in Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and then some of the chains I visited for the Lonely Link series. A few Funko Pops that have food themed things with them. Tyrion with his cup of wine. One of the ghosts from uh, Ghostbusters Afterlife with Pete's Pizza. Maybe I'll collect more Funko Pops with food themed items to include. In the background, I'll set up some place in house for better video recording like that. So yeah, what's your usual order when you go to a sandwich shop? I don't have a usual because I don't go to a lot of sandwich shops. So I just look at what's interesting that day. This needs a lot more mustard. I wonder if they mean when they say all about the bread, fact that they rip it out, but Potbelly does that too for some of their sandwiches. That's a chain I haven't had in a long time. I'm wrong. I do have an order at a couple places. Um, that's cat and dog. Um, at Jimmy John's, I get the ultimate porker, add provolone and both mustards, and I get that. Usually it's an unwich. At Potbelly, I get the wreck on fins. So, where they cut the center of the bread out, just have the top and bottom. Yeah. Pardon me. If you're still watching, I assume you don't mind watching some beef. Just a bunch of lettuce. I got all the meat, cheese. The reason I was looking for this is, pardon me for a second. So here's one Nova. Yeah. Milio's. I don't know that I'll ever go back, but now I can try it. Thanks for watching. I don't know how often I'll do these. Maybe from now on, especially when I'm dining at home, because I'm gonna figure out all the cropping and stuff. Yeah. Thanks for watching.